Alright, welcome back to Dale Kramer's Custom Cars and Anything. And what we're working on today is the 33 Plymouth coupe here. We're putting the shifter in today. And we're hoping this thing will be running and driving here very soon, just around the mailbox, so to speak. Because we got a lot of other stuff to do. We got wiring, we got just a ton of stuff. We need gauges, we need all kinds of stuff. We're going to be putting exhaust on here shortly, drive shaft, get the shifter done, and then a couple more lug nuts on the back wheels, and then that way we can start it up with a couple wires and just run it around the mailbox while we collect other parts like wiring harnesses and gauges and interior work. Obviously it needs a lot of interior work yet, and wipers. It needs all kinds of stuff. But today we're working on the shifter, and so what I want to say is that I went to work and I'll show you it in a minute. First of all, you want to select the location, okay, and you want to make sure your passenger isn't in the passenger's legs. You want to make sure it's not in your legs. You want to make sure it's not too far forward, not too far backwards. We're trying to bring it back as far as we can. I made a little riser for it. I'll show you that in a little while. So I rose the shifter up about 1.5 inches off the floor. Just enough so carpet can still go underneath the cover there. You don't want it too high, otherwise then you got to make carpet go up or something, make like a console or something for it. So I figure I got that maxed out. I moved it back to the seat as far as I can put it towards the seat. I put it over that way for the passenger comfort, and I also put it back this way a little bit. Let's walk around the car here. I'll show you. So what I did is you gotta keep there. I just hit my head on the top of the door here. I found this. I was looking for this. I finally found it with my head. Well, that sucks. Maybe it'll knock some sense in me, huh? But anyway, so when you got your leg coming up and then curling back here, it's hard to see here. Wanted to make sure that wasn't going to be in your leg. So I brought back as far as I can. As you can tell, I try to keep it out of the passenger way. Like if I don't know if I can look like this, maybe it helps you. I don't know. You just got to find that comfort spot, guys. Otherwise, you'll have that shifter in your knee all the time. I'm a little concerned that it's over this way a little bit, but I wish my brother was here right now. But God, it almost looks like that's going to be really close. Yeah, well, it's hard to see. It's hard to see. So what you got to do is you got to take this cover, you got to put a couple screws in it, just get them started so you know where the cover is, so you know you got enough room, by the seats here and all that crazy stuff. So what we're going to do now is we got the shifter, I think. God, I wish I could move it over more, but I can't. I cannot move it over any more than what it is. It looks right, then it looks wrong. I can't move it back any further. I have no choice. We're going to count on that'll work, So you got to look at all that, So now what we're going to do is we're going to take these screws. I just got them started in here with my fingers. Don't lose them, but we're going to pull them out. Then we're going to take this cover off nice and gentle without moving the shifter. And then there's our riser I made. So now what I'm going to do, I forgot to do something. I was going to do something else. Well, let's just kind of put this back on here, sort of. Wanted to show you something else you got to consider here, and I forgot to show you that. So what we'll do is, I guess I tell you, I screwed that up, didn't I? We'll just start a screw back in there for the most part here. Okay. And the back hole, we'll just line that up right now. Now, the cable, this is the, here, let me take this out here. The cable comes out the front here, you know. So what I want to do is I'm going to make a mark right here in front of the cover. Okay. Because that, I don't want that cable to go out here. Okay. And then second of all, it's going to show me some other stuff. Now we'll take the cover back off. Okay. Nice and gentle. Don't want to move the shifter. Okay. I can see where that cover line is. Okay. So I can see already I might have an issue with my stand I made. So I'm going to have to do some work to my riser because the cable mounts here. Yeah, this is not going to work. I have to cut that little corner out. Okay. So I did not consider that. See, that's the cable comes out of the floor at an angle like this. I can see my riser is going to be an issue. Okay, we'll correct that. We'll just have to notch this out, I guess. Shoot. Okay. Well, you learn by doing. So anyway, then we're gonna make lines here. Okay. Now I'm going to get some self-tappers. I'm going to self-tap these 4 holes. So I got to put you on pause for a minute. Now what I like to do is I always like to self-tap these first. Okay? Sometimes I leave them in there, depending how strong the floor is. This is a little thicker floor, so maybe I can leave them in there, maybe I can't. But, and you gotta look underneath always, make sure you're not going to drill anything. That's dumb. I wonder if I can, maybe I gotta get some tools here and extensions and shit. Wow. Okay. I gotta set this up a little different, I guess. Getting some tools over here. Well, where did I put that? Of course I can't find it now. Okay, I'm back to some equipment. I'm not going to do it that way. Okay, let's see. What the hell is this thing wobbling so bad for? Huh. Well, what the heck, huh? Okay, so those ain't long enough. Okay. Okay, so pull that guy back out of there. Pull his hat off. Steering wheel, I might have to pull off. I'm kind of bummed out at that right now. There we go. Okay, I'll just dump them out like that. That way it'll go faster. Right down the middle, lines are still sort of lined up. Yeah. Okay, I went back that way again, that's fine. That'll work. Let's see if these short ones work up front. They probably won't, but hard to drill them at on an angle, I guess. Pour some more out here. Find a good one here. I think they've all been used. Here. Oh, they're all dumped out, so that's good. Okay, so I gotta go at a slight angle, I see. Hold your drill at the same angle the floor is, I guess. Okay. That sucker's pretty tight in. That would probably hold it. Okay. Well, that sucker really sucked that down, didn't it? Wow. Okay. So there's that. Piece of hair in my mouth. Okay, so what sucks is I gotta maybe just barely notch this corner out of this riser I built. I didn't consider that. It's so close. I think I can just cut that out a little bit with the saw and then maybe make a little piece at an angle. We'll worry about that later right now. Actually, I think I'm going to have to worry about it now, ain't I? Because I got to make that hole through here. Yeah, so shoot. That sucks. So anyway, let's see. Normally what I'll do, I'm going to take a straight edge. And that sucker just tips the corner. And that's a little too big to go through the hole. Yep, okay. Yeah, my razor is going to be an issue. So anyway, why don't I put you guys on pause? I'm going to fix this and take the shifter back out. And then we'll put it back in again. And then, yeah. Oh, well. Shoot. I am bummed. Here we go. And it's going to hit probably about a half an inch of that. It'll have to come out for sure. Okay, let's take it out. We'll take it to the bench over there. Ah, steering wheel is in my face. It is frustrating. Man. Set those two screws there. Set those two there. Find them for sure. Okay. I know I set two there before. Okay, there they are. Okay, so now we got that all figured out. I guess this tape all bent over in the wrong direction. Okay, that's good. Okay, there's 4 screws laying there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Grab this. We'll shut this off and we'll all go to the bench. We'll look at this issue. Let's go to the bench now. We got an issue here that I did not consider. Anyway, let's see, I wonder if I can grab you guys a little bit if you'll let me. Maybe. Okay, so the cable hooks onto this and it runs down and it goes through this hole. So you gotta run a straight edge from that mount in that hole. Almost looks like it just barely would miss it, but yeah, but my luck it won't, so. So what I can see is we gotta take off this much. This has gotta go. Okay. But then when we tip it up, put it in the center. That's where it's gotta be. So what I see here now, I can't even jaw right. So what I'm going to do is get out a lapper wheel and I'm just going to grind this little corner off. So let's put you guys on pause while I do that. now you can kind of see the relief for the cable I put in there. And then underneath, it's still strong enough, it's going to hold. Now the next step, I gotta grab a long bolt. Okay, I meant the screwdriver. I don't know why I said bolt, but oh well, I said it. So now what I want to do is I want to lay this thing somehow in a comfortable way. I wonder if I got something like this longer. I guess I got some all-thread rod. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it through where the cable goes. And I'm going to go right here to the center of this. I'm going to see once here if that'll work. Okay, so looks like that'll work there. It looks like I might be off. I am off. I got to take some of this corner out. So I got the hole too far over. It should have been over the other way. See, we all make mistakes. Well, that's God. It looks right though when you eye it out. Is this rod bent? See you later. There, I just dropped everything. Hit it when the plans don't work, but sometimes they don't work. So if the cable is there, centered on there, centered in that hole. Well, I'm going to take a little bit of that off. I'm just going to make sure, because it looks like it's got a So what we're going to do, take a cutting wheel first. I have a die grinder. I could grind that out, but then I got to fire up the air compressor, run the hose, grab the air tool, throw some air tool oil in there. It'd be too easy, you know. Come on, Court. Work with me, Court. Come on. For a grinder, they can't make a... I almost shot myself. There we go. So I'm cut through on every corner of that piece, but yet it don't pop out of there. I did graze myself, see? Just about had to go to the ER room. Death wheels. Gotta love them. I don't have no tools on. You think it just pop out of there? It's like a tooth that won't come out. There, it's out now. No. Now, and then what we do is we take the cutting wheel off, put the grinding wheel on, yeah, I should have it clamped to the table. Yep, I know, I'm hearing it already. Plug the grinder for safety, because you don't want that to happen. Look at that. Any deeper, that would have been safety first, boys. That'll take a few weeks to heal. Oh, we got plenty of room now, boys. So yeah, around a straight edge. Cable goes through a hole, it'll go through here. I suppose I gotta notch this out too, I suppose, yet. I haven't done that, so I'll notch that out too right away. I'll lay it now on the side. And then I'll put this through where the cable goes, and I'll line it up with that, where the cable mounts to. Put this in the center. Oh heck, that's going to miss that quite clearly. Look at that. Okay, yeah, and then we're good. We don't have to notch that either then. Okay, so we got our notch made. Little bit of injuries here. So I'm going to wipe that clean. I'll be right back with you. Alright. So we got her mounted to the floor. Now I got to figure out where the cable's got to go. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this all-thread rod. We're going to put it in the center of where the cable goes there. And then where it goes through there. And we're going to figure how soft this is. So the hole I suggest would be right there. That's where our hole will be. Okay? So now I'm going to use a bigger drill bit, you know, and then I'll find the rubber grommet for that. So, and again, see, it looks like it's off, but the thing is, you gotta remember this stuff is, this insulation is a little soft. Yeah, maybe a little this way. I'm off again, ain't I? Okay, so that's hopefully going to be right because the cable goes through at an angle. So, alright. All right, all right, all right. So I got this 1.25 hole saw, and I'm gonna put that sucker right on top of that hole right there, if I can. And actually, I'm gonna come through on the other side, I think, and do it. Plus, I got to groom it 1.25 inches. It's funny a shifter don't come with one. Let's put this back. There we go. Hopefully the car don't roll away. Oh, wait, it's not installed yet. Ah, I gotcha. Okay. Okay. Keyless chuck works good. Are we in there now, or are we half out? Okay. Well, what the heck am I on here? Must be on a weld or something. That's the first time. Yeah, that's what it is. Joe bit's going through the same time. Hopefully the cable fits through there. Oh God, that is close. Oh boy, that's close. Oh gosh, oh. Boy, talk about putting the shifter in, it's just fighting me. Get the light down here and really look this thing over here. There we go. Thought I was in there. That's in there. That's in there. This isn't, huh? I suppose I'll lose it to the bottom, I suppose. That'll be the next thing. Oh, yep, here it goes. That'll go to the bottom now. Come on now. Yeah. I suppose that's what'll happen. Oh well, I almost had it. You can see, I guess. Yeah, save the O-ring. Okay, let's see if we can do this again. No, ain't gonna go now, huh? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's the way it's supposed to go. Gonna end up cutting all the insulation away from the hole so I can see what the hell I'm doing. I had it so close before, right away, right off the top, and now I can't even get it close at all. Maybe I'm just too worked up here, hey? Huh. Wow, I can't even get it started now. I really don't want to rip up the insulation, you know, I mean, I love to do things in reverse pattern on this car because I gotta do it that way, you know. Nobody understands. Huh. Wow. I can't even start it. Okay. Here we go. Let's get a corner started. Okay. Work it around. Sometimes you gotta just stop and slow it down a little bit. Grab all of our shavings with the magnetic screwdriver here. Here, is there some more in there? Ah, there we go. Okay. Are we in there? Probably not. Okay. I believe we got the O-ring in. I believe we do. Boy, is that tranny close to that transmission tunnel there. Too bad I couldn't go through here. There's all kinds of room. But of course not. Now, we're going to feed this through. Which you probably can't. No, too much of an angle. Now it's hooked onto this. Okay, unhook that. Yep, it ain't going to go through there. Maybe that way though. Well, maybe. No. Strip the threads. Maybe. Maybe I should have went with a 2-inch hole. That way I'd have plenty of room. Yep. Okay. Well, that ain't gonna work. What about this way? Well, gotta take the O-ring back out so it has that 1/16 of an inch room. That way it'll make it nice and difficult to put in. Oh yeah, I can see the side of the transmission there. There, see, look at that. No problem there. Okay. Okay, so we'll leave the O-ring out like that for now. Now I gotta go underneath the car. I gotta route the cable. We'll go underneath the car shortly. But I'm gonna go under there now so I can kind of get this kind of dummy together. All right. I think this video is going to have to be a 2-part video. There's just too much stuff here. Okay. Let's see which size of bolt hole on. Of course, the cable's gotta be. Gotta be to that side. Okay. Now, that's stamped in the middle. Come on. What is going on here? Okay, there we go. Yeah, went all the way around. Okay, that's fine. Oh. Okay, so how do I do this? Okay. But the cable mount, this little bolt here has to go through here. So Okay, where did the bolt go? No bolt available? Well, what happened to that? What did I do with the bolt? Oh, it's right here. Right here it is. Must be this one. Huh. My golly, it looks like the same one. I'll use this one. Okay, so what we gotta do here, somehow I gotta work with you guys. Let's see, I wonder if I could zoom in. Maybe. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to put the cable. Wow, this is going to be easy. Figured this would be easy too right away. What the hell? Put that on there. Okay, like so. And this the rest down in there. Okay, but our flashlight is in my way. I wonder if we can go like that maybe. Nope, can't rest my arm on that. That wobbles too much. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll have to put it on there anyway. Well, what the heck is going on here? There we go. No. Okay. There we go. Could give you a little longer bolt maybe to just a thread or two longer would help out. But they don't, so oh, I wasn't going to get my hand out of there for a minute. So I was going to have to call for backup or something. Okay. There's that. This rubber thing goes there. That goes there. Grab the indicator. Gotta be harder than what it looks, guys. Let's get some of this stuff out of here. Okay. Now we got this, you gotta take your deal here. You see this? See that? See. Oh yeah, yep, okay, yep. And you face it like this. Then you'll see a little hole here that slides into there like that. Keep that together. Then you push it. You keep that together. And then this will slide. There's a groove here. I mean, right inside here like a T groove. And then that'll slide right onto there if you can get it that far. Come on, baby. Come on. I gotta get the light out there. I can't see nothing. Oh. I hope if I was putting it in there right. Come on. Come on. All I need is 1/8 of an inch. Come on. You're not going to give it to me, huh? Okay. Maybe I got to shift this forward or something. No, maybe backwards. Maybe... There we go. Okay, now you see how that works? See, now it's stuck in there. It can't come out because it hits right here. I don't know if you can see that. Alright, I love the adjustment on this camera holder. See if it's too high or too low. Look at that right now. That's what I love. Oh well, we gotta put this. Wow. Look at the problems I got, guys. You feel bad for me? Look at that, it's too low now. Okay, now you gotta make sure the cable's in there first. Then you take this arm, you put it up to there, like that, okay? And somehow you gotta put the E-clip on. And then I don't have nothing to push it on with without slicing my finger wide open, huh? Oh, I'm going over everything. Well, that ain't going on there, right? Wow, that's a 1 in a million shot, and I did it. Okay, so we'll push it together here and look at it. Oh, I'm doing it again. Wow. Well, how am I ever going to get that E-clip on there? I keep doing it wrong. Ouch! I'm going to take this car, I'm going to shut up somebody's at. Oh, pardon me. I'm losing it right now. Let's see. There's what I gotta look at. I had to move the camera because the camera's in my way. You guys are in my way. I gotta grab the flat plate screwdriver because I was putting it on there wrong again. Unbelievable. Hey, that looks right. That looks right, I tell you. Well, I believe I got it, by golly. Let's see if I did. Okay, the indicator moves forward, which you can't see. Hey, there it is. See, the indicator moves. Everything's working. Okay. Now let's go see if we can get that O-ring on. or this, not O-ring, whatever you call this thing. Rubber grommet, I think it's called. Oh, must be right somewhere there. Wherever the camera says it is. Hey, there it is right there. Look at that. Look at that, guys. See if we can push that in the hole. I don't need this stuff in here anymore. Okay. Yep. Yep. Oh yeah. Yep. Could be. Huh. I don't know if I'll get it on there, guys. I have to. Usually I put this on there first, you know. Usually. Today I couldn't do that. This is not enough room. There we go. Got started anyway. There we go. Keep working it in there. Funny, a shifter don't come with an O-ring. Or O-ring. I keep calling this thing an O-ring, but it's a rubber grommet. That's what it actually is, guys. I have to supply that. Getting there. Working it in there. We're working it. At least the cable ain't kinked. You don't want to kink them. Don't ever kink these cables. They'll never ship for you. This one's tight, but it's going to work. Come on now. Give me just enough for the hole in there. Which I think it did. Nope, it did not. There. I think I got it. I think I got it. I think I got it. I think I got. It's kind of funny if I did. Oh, that felt good, whatever that was. Oh, no, I don't think I got it. No, I didn't get it. Wow. You won't even give me that much, huh? Wow. Real simple. But it's gotta be so dang hard, it's pathetic. There we go. Got it now. Took a little bit. Oh. Shapootski. Shapootski, guys. Did I get it? Yep, I got it. Just looks like I don't, but I got it though. Oh, yeah, I definitely got it. I keep playing with it. Now, what I'm going to do now is after I get the cable all mounted and everything, then I'll come back up here and then I'll put silicone here. Just put some silicone in there, and then we're good to go. I gotta learn how to shift this thing though. Okay, what am I doing now? Oh, that's what I'm doing now. So far it shifts actually pretty nice. It's just the operators, that's the problem. Okay, so we're ready for silicone up here, but we're not ready yet. We gotta wait until we get it all mounted. And then we'll throw some silicone in this hole, like that. It's gonna stick out of the thing a little bit, but that's okay. That's the way it's gotta be. So let's put the cover kind of goofy on here. I suppose we could grab a Phillips. Come on now. Be good to me now. Good to you. Okay. I'm not tightening them up, I'm just using them to hold the cover. But yeah, this little bit that shows here, you know, that ain't gonna be nothing. The carpet will be here, you know. No feet should be there, ever. You know, so I would think that that'll be just fine. Okay, let's just lay these here for now. Okay. Alright, we're going to call this video step 1, installing the shifter. We got the top here done. Now, the next video we'll be working underneath the car. So now what we want to do though on top is, before we adjust it and put it together down below, we want this thing all the way back to, we want it all the way back to first gear, you know. So, let's see. I don't think how this thing works here. Okay, I believe that's first gear. So, yeah. Oh well. Yeah, I wish the transmission wasn't so close to the transmission tunnel in that cable. There's a little stress on the cable, but I think it'll be fine. The shift's good, the cable slide's good. I just normally don't like to see that, but there's nothing I can do about it. Absolutely nothing. So, anyway, nothing can ever be perfect, I guess. You can try like hell, though. Okay, so we're in first. So on the next video, so when you go under there and you adjust it, you want to make sure this thing's in first gear, which you guys can't see. First gear is up. Okay, this is getting old too. There, first gear is all the way back. So anyway, please like and subscribe, guys. This will be video 1 of 2, putting the shifter in. We got the top ready to go, and we still got some work to do up here, but maybe we'll get that on the next video. Who knows, it might be 3 videos yet. I don't know. It might be 3 videos time we're done, because it takes a while to do all this. So please like and subscribe if you can, guys. I sure would appreciate it, you know. And yeah. So anyway, talk to you soon on the next video. Bye-bye.